Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you with a oh god, hiccups Pokemon sales data video. Little bit to go over here today. We have a Dark Charizard First Edition PSA 9 with a Rocket Pack with it. So you're getting the Dark Charizard First Edition PSA 9 and you're getting the Rocket Pack. Came out to $780. That was a winning bid. We had a Skyridge Charizard. It was a box topper, but the reserve was not met, so that got relisted. I don't even know what the price was. Lugia First Edition PSA 7 sold for $465. Dark Hypno First Edition PSA 9 sold for $92. Kabutops First Edition PSA 9 sold for $124. Then we had a Zapdos from Fossil sell for First Edition PSA 9 sold for $160. A Dark Blastoise First Edition PSA 9 sold for $355. Blaine's Charizard First Edition PSA 8 top 5 bids we're looking at $600, $605, $700, another $700, and the winning bid was $710. So that's not a record price point for the 8, but it is another data point that we have. Something that just says like, hey, here's a good baseline that they're building at 710, 700. So there's a lot of want for that. Lugia First Edition PSA 8 sold for $711. Definitely a dip with that. So whoever bought the dip, good for you. Now here's some personal sales from me. Not everything, just a couple of things. We had a Blaine's, this is all from Gym Challenge. Blaine's Quiz number 3, because he's got 3 quizzes. First Edition PSA 10, that sold for $60. Giovanni, non-hollow. Non-hollow First Edition PSA 10 sold for $83. Erica's Kindness. I love this card so much. First Edition PSA 10 sold for $40. It's not really that playable because what happens in Erica's Kindness is you have you can discount two chips, two damage counters off of your card, but you also discount 2 damage counters off of the other person's, your opponent's Pokemon. So it would work well if you have damage and they don't, or you have 2 damage and they only have 1 damage counter on them. But it's just Erica. It's raining. Growlithe in the rain. Erica's holding up an umbrella, trying to like feed Growlithe or shield it from the rain. It's so fucking cool. I love that card so fucking much. I hate to see it go. We had a Grass Energy First Edition PSA 10 sell for $70. There's so few of those energies. Like there's less than 20 for each of them. Sabrina's Gengar First Edition PSA 10 sold for $475. Again, this is from Gym Challenge. So the Grass Energy from Gym Challenge and Sabrina's Gengar, I think First Edition PSA 9 for the Gym Heroes, which is a hollow, sells for, I'm not even sure how much it sells for. I think it's less than 1,000. But Sabrina's Gengar First Edition PSA 10, which is a non-hollow in Gym Challenge, sold for $475. Then we had Rocket's Hitmonchan from Gym Heroes First Edition PSA 10, sold for $175. I had a bunch of other stuff as well. I had basically an entire, like, this is all from one person. And that one person, I won't say their name, but they're trying to complete the Gym Challenge set as well. And they bought I think they bought the Blaine's Quiz number 3, First Edition PSA 10, sold for $60. I just said, like, hey, I have pretty much every single Gym Challenge like card. And they're like, all right, give me a whole list. And I went this, and this. And a couple of them I had listed already. Like I had Misty's Tears, which was like $225, and something else for $200. A couple of things that I didn't have were already sold, or I'm working on another bulk deal, but totaled $1,450 for like maybe 20 cards, something like that. No, it was a bit more than that. 5, 10, 20, 21 cards. Because some of them didn't, like, they haven't sold in like a year. Like Erica's Clefairy hadn't sold in like a year. I was like, the last price, like, months. I said with Giovanni's Machoke, Giovanni's Nidorino, like, yeah, I remember struggling to get those cards. I was like, I will pay whatever the fuck I have to pay. And yeah, so I didn't know what to value them at. I gave them, a bit of a break on that, because it's a bulk order as well. Again, these were some of the energies, those trainers, and some, they weren't, I didn't give them any, I haven't sold any hollows yet. So for the ones that are following my Trophy Kangaskhan thing and the selling of my Gym Challenge set, I haven't sold really any high ticket items. I guess Sabrina's Gengar is like $470, but I haven't sold anything over like $500-600. So I haven't sold any holos. They're still up there. I have an offer of $1,000 for Sabrina. No, for Rocket's Mewtwo. I only have 2 of them, so I could wait. Maybe I'll counter with 11. I don't know. I'm just letting you guys know. Moving on. So we had a base set, jungle set, fossil set, binder. They were all unlimited cards. They were light played to near mint. I don't know if they were complete sets or if they were just the Pokemon that you had the original 151, which would make sense. So that was $840 for that. Dark Dragonite, first edition PSA 9, sold for $218. Why did we see like an $80 dip with this? It's because there's only one picture. It was of the front. We don't know. My body. We don't know exactly what was on the back. Maybe it should have been an 8 or a 7, and it just got a grade 9 because whatever. Erica's Venusaur, first edition PSA 8, sold for $193. We had a Jolteon, first edition PSA 9, sold for $400. We had a Shining Charizard, first edition PSA 10. This was weird because it was only a 24-hour auction, and there was only one picture of the front, but it still sold for $7,675. Another Dark Charizard. This Dark Charizard, first edition PSA 9, but it did not have the Rocket Pack with it. This sold for $705. This sold after the other one did. We have a Gengar, first edition PSA 9 from Fossil Set, Holo. One sold for $310. The other sold for $372. Brock's Ninetales, first edition PSA 9, sold for $175. Kingja from Aquapolis, PSA 10, sold for $645. Is the record price point. There's only 40 PSA 10 copies, so there's not a lot of those. T17, so Typhlosion number 17, infamous, the one that's rarer. It's harder to grade. It's not as easy to find. First edition PSA 8 sold for $850. A little bit of a dip. And then we had a kind of a trio. We had a Dark Squirtle, Dark War, or Rocket Squirtle. The Team Rocket set, Dark Squirtle, Dark War Turtle, and Dark Blastoise. They came together. Now the Dark Squirtle and War Turtle were first edition PSA 10. Blastoise is first edition PSA 9. So let's say $355 for the 9. That means you have to make up, like $250 between the Squirtle and the War Turtle. So yeah, the record price for those. Kabutops first edition PSA 9 sold for $123. That is it for the Pokemon sales data. Why I'm here a little early today is because had no internet at work. We had no electricity. Finally got it back in my place. You guys saw it in the video the other day. Anyway, guys, that is it for me. I love you all. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. If anyone's looking for gym challenge stuff, honestly, it's a good advice for holos first. But energies are so hard to find because people just don't grade them. People are just like, it's not worth it to grade. But that sold for $75, that grass energy. The water, the fire, and the fighting, I think I sold for $45 each. I've sold a lot of them over the past couple of days. All right, I love you guys. I'll catch you all later. All right, bye.